Hey y'all, what's going on? Non-stop November. Now, I said I was going to come in here and talk about Empire, but today I'm going to kind of go away from that for a second, and we'll talk about it tomorrow because I do have a helper sister out that I want to talk about. Let me also start this by saying thank you to all of y'all who have brought y'all some Scentsy. And again, the scent of the month is called Winter Cypress. And, you know, I guess I'm going to have to do one of those videos. I'm willing to answer y'all questions at any time. But I'm just going to kind of walk y'all through. But that won't be a non-stop November. I'm just going to throw it in there. What's on my lips, y'all, is Mahogany by Miss Dasha. Dasha. But y'all know I say Dasha. But it's Mahogany. It is a matte lip. So that's it. And so this is the thought lip that Brittany said, what you doing with the thought lip on? Anybody think about her? Anywho, so y'all, I'm so trying to unpack everything, and I'm scandalized by just the amount of makeup and stuff. Anywho, let's move forward. So I got a helper sister out that I feel like I want to talk. Well, I have others, and if you have a helper sister out, be sure to put it in your header, in the, what it's about, and send it to muchlovefromky@icloud.com. Please and thank you. Put it in that. I do have a helper. I kind of broke those down into categories, so that makes it easier because I got so lost and behind I couldn't catch up. So I hope that y'all can hear me. I'm not supposed to move this damn mic. Why? Anywho, so with that said, let me get it. And I'm going to have to take out the name and stuff. Y'all know I don't do that, so we're gonna call her Rachel. Okay. And so by now you should be then look in the pending section in the info box, and it should be there by now. Okay. So did you do it? Did you? Okay. So basically a quick rough draft. She says, I'm 20 years old and I just really need some advice. I currently live with my stepmother and my younger half brother. She's been around since 2004, and I truly appreciate her for being a part of my life and allowing me to stay with her, even though her and my father split up in 2013 when I graduated high school. On December the 22nd, 2014, she had a stroke, and it paralyzed the right side of her body. And she says she has a brother and a sister and cousin, the stepmom and cousin and things. But she's basically, because you done read it, so we're going to get into it. She's basically saying she's doing so much for her, and she doesn't understand why her sisters and cousins, they don't see about her stepmom, or they don't try to help her with the stepmom or anything of that nature. They don't try to do, anything. Plus, she takes care of her half brother, and, she runs him back and forth to school and all of these other things to her dad's house because he sleeps there because it's closer for, him to get to school, I'm assuming. She does it all. Now, here's the thing. This is where one of her issues is the fact that, her stepmom's sisters, they don't even try to check on her or see about her help in any way. Nothing. She said, I don't know if they call or anything, but they don't try to do anything, At one point, I believe her car went down. She said, I lost my car, which was my first and only, because I don't have money anymore. She basically said that she had used her savings, trying to help and take care of and maintain things. Now, she also has said that, her stepmom said, well, you know, when I get some money or whatever, I'm going to help you. Don't worry about it. Well, apparently the stepmom has not done that. And she's feeling like she's put her whole life on hold and done all of these things. She says she doesn't think about herself. She's let herself go. She's gained weight, you know, and she just wants to kind of leave, just pack up and leave and just be done with it. But she feels like, you know, she's grateful for what her stepmother done. You know, but feeling some kind of way about the sisters not coming, about after all she's done all of this. She went on to say that she cleans up, puts on the toilet, she does all of that. So she's basically, you know, taking care of her. And so she lost her car due to the fact that she was using money to maintain things until, you know, the stepmother got her Social Security, and she believes that she may be getting that for the brother also. And why wouldn't she at least, you know, try to do that? And on top of it, if somebody will help her, because she's like, she has no hope. You know, she dreads the sun coming up and all of that. And that's a terrible thing. She says she doesn't have any friends, but she does watch and listen to myself, Ashley, Bondy Blue, oh, shoot, I missed it. Y'all seen it. Y'all read it, okay? And several others, I'm sure, right here on YouTube. Well, I will say thank you for your support, but I have to tell you this. There is a point where, you know, you can be grateful, of course, for something that somebody does for you. And that was a great thing that she done by letting you stay there. Like, you know what I mean? Grateful, but that doesn't mean that you have to lose your entire life trying to be that grateful. I think it's not just being grateful. I think it's in your heart to do that. And I think now, how can I say it? A lot of times people will do things expecting for other people to do that same thing for them. You never do that. It's just like never let anybody borrow any money that you need back. Even though you want your money back, that you cannot go on and live without. You know, and I'm sure you thought, well, all I've done this. Surely she would at least, you know, try to help me with getting a car. And then maybe from there, you can kind of get some of your independence back. Or at the very least, try to see if we can pay for some type of nurse to come in once or twice a day so that you can at least get a breather, get away. You know, or get a babysitter to take care of the stepbrother, the half brother, or something. You just won't, you know, I've done all of this, you know, you done it out of your heart, but it's just maybe a thing where you shocked that after I've done this, you wouldn't think any more of me than this. My issue, I really have a problem with hearing you say that you be down and you don't look forward to when the sun comes up, you dread it. You have really, you know, and I know that you're really depressed and down, and then not to have an outlet, like a person to talk to, you know, and I kind of want to go ham on your daddy, because I'm like, at least you should be able to talk to him. If you walked away today, I guarantee you this, and I can only say this because I know what it is to try to come back from paralysis and that type of thing. She will find a way to make it. She will find a way to make it. She's got another half. It was my right half that was, you know, affected. She has another half. Like, she will find a way. You know, I just wish long before this, you could have said, you know, we need to really start working on, you know, they need to do some occupational therapy as far as showing you how to cope with this. You know, she can't still be laying up there and expecting you to, see, for me, I would have rather been shitty and pissy and holding on to the wall trying to make it than laying in shit or piss, waiting on somebody to take it off of me. If you understand what I'm saying. Your life has been altered and it's changed in every kind of way, and you want any kind of normalcy back, any kind of independence back. You know, and I get that, but it sounds to me like she's kind of got complacent. in her situation. Like I'm not trying to be thoughtless, but I just can't imagine a person doing that much for someone and them, how she could not see your decline. You know what I mean? So I know some people might say, girl, don't leave her. She ain't got nothing. But I'm just, I don't want to see you be lost. So this is it for the rest? No, it's not. But but there are ways to put things in order to try to help her find some people to come in and just 86 the family. Because if they ain't did shit at this point, they ain't gonna do shit. But she gonna have to figure it out. Or else you're gonna be somewhere just lifeless. And you deserve more than that. He's your brother, but he's not your child. Oh shit, this seat is uncomfortable. He's your brother, but he's not your child, honey. You love him and you want to be there for him, but he got a daddy. Even if we don't talk about his mother, he has a daddy. You understand what I'm saying? So at a point, there's a cutoff. And you may be saying, Lord, if I had a car, honey, I'd have been and rode out this motherfucker. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait a minute. I don't want that to sound... Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't want you, because you got so much life ahead, baby. And for you to say at 20 hopeless, that is just beyond belief. Even with me at 20, and I just had my children, I had so much, I had hopes for them, hopes for myself. You know what I mean? You know how they say you have kids and it's so hard, and I still had hope, and it's just kind of hurtful to read that because my heart goes out to you. And I'm grateful that it's still people in the world that would extend themselves to this extent. You know what I mean? And shit, from what I went through, honey, I was damn grateful. But like I said, I'd rather be on my way shitty and pissy than to be laying in it. So I was going to find a way, even if I had to just, drag with your left, honey. Get your strength on your left side. She can't just lay complacent like that. In a way, I want to be like, it would be a help. I'm not saying, but if you do, it is what it is. I believe she will bounce back. And I know you don't want to think, oh, I'm leaving her. This is kind of like the instance of, my mother told me years ago, you get to feeling sorry for a man, leave his ass. Run like hell. Because he will forever have you under that toll. Because every time you get ready to leave, something else is going on. You understand what I'm saying? And this can go on in any relationship. Any of them. Friend or whatever. You cannot let one person, two persons, three, whatever, take out of you what is you. Why is it that they should be filled up and have life in them and this and that and other, have something to hope for, and you don't? Now, they have zapped everything that you have, and No. And some folks may not agree. Now, what I feel like is you need to contact some people that work with, I kind of want to say adult protective, but that's not, no. Talk to some people and see how she can get, let her know. I'm ready to leave and I'll be going in such and such. If that's something this is just my opinion. And of course, this is why we do the help a sister, help a brother out. So that we can hear various different things. And there may be something that one of my loves can say to maybe help you. And why is it looking like a motherfucking mortuary back there? Y'all, that shit's just sitting back there. It's not going to stay. Anywho. See, how you can find out about, not facilities, but places that will help to get her independence back. Or to help her, Go to your dad and tell him I need more help with your brother. I need this break. See, because you could use that break when you're running him back and forth, and it's not that you don't love him, and you should. You are your brother's keeper, but he is also yours. So talk to your dad and say, you know what, you're going to have to pick him up, take him, because I need that time and those hours for myself. Talk to him about that. See about him giving you that kind of help. And, work that shit out like that. But see if there's some places where she can maybe have visiting nurse, if there's some services that'll help her, that'll give you a break, and concentrate on getting you back together. You need to be whole. You need to be whole before you can even try to help her any further. So I'm going to be praying for you. But baby, you can't let no one somebody, two somebody, or whatever take everything from you and out of you. You just can't. You cannot do it. So I really want you to look into that. I hope that you will keep in contact with me by way of email. We can Skype or FaceTime or something of that nature. But I hope that my loves will help you. As far as her siblings, God got to handle them. It's good and bad and everything. And they got to deal with that. But one thing I do know, there's always a story. There's always... Hey, baby. What's going on? There's always a story. I'm back here in the back. Oh, Lord. Y'all, that's my cloudedness. And my hubby came back from Walmart. But I'm saying that we don't know why she wouldn't do that. Or they wouldn't do for her. Or they would leave her like that. And not help her, which is terrible within itself. And no matter what the story is, when somebody's down, you're supposed to try to extend yourself. That is human decency, decent, just being human to help somebody while they're down. So I want you to start getting yourself together. And any of my loves that have any advice or anything, please help this love out. Please, any suggestions or anything of that nature. On that note, y'all, I'm out of here. I will be back to do Empire tomorrow and talk about Scandal and try to throw some of this how to get away with murder shit. And there's so much motherfucking shit going on with that, honey. I don't know what to do. So look for that tomorrow. And one day I'm going to share the rock box with y'all. I want to share this with y'all. I haven't opened it yet. I did open the ribbon, but I haven't opened the content, so I'm going to share that with y'all. And everything. And don't forget, if you're looking for what the scent is of the month, it is Winter Cypress. Okay? So I'm out of here, y'all. Much love. Bye.